Hey everybody, we've got a second video today, and it's going to be swing state polling from the Cook Political Report. So as always, it's just one poll, but they did take a look at the 7 battlegrounds. So let's dive into this and try to go quickly through the data. So the polling firms used are GS Strategy Group, a Republican firm, and BSG, a Democratic firm. The total sample size was almost 4,000 likely voters between May 6th and May 13th. Now the sample size in the individual states ranged from just over 400 in Nevada to over 700 in Pennsylvania. So feel free to have any criticisms with the background of this poll, but let's get into the data, and apologies on this not being as much of a full screen as I'd like. First, on the left side, they start with third-party candidates between Biden, Trump, Kennedy, West, and Stein. In that scenario, Trump is ahead by 5 across all the battlegrounds. In Arizona and Georgia, he's up 4, Michigan +3, Nevada and North Carolina +8, Pennsylvania +3. Wisconsin is dead even at 41 apiece. Kennedy pulls in about 9 to 10% in those states, and there's still about 7 to 9% that would vote for someone else, would not vote, or are undecided. Now, just between Biden and Trump, then Trump is ahead by 3 in all those states, 47 to 44. In Arizona, it's narrow. He's up 1. Georgia, 3. Michigan, 2. Nevada is significant +9. North Carolina +7. And Pennsylvania remains +3. Wisconsin, again, also stays tied at 45 apiece. At the bottom, it says when third-party voters are pushed to choose between Biden and Trump, 40% back Biden, 30% back Trump. So if you're looking to see if Kennedy takes more from one or the other, it looks like he takes just a little bit more from Biden. So far, this data is similar to other polls we've seen. Trump looks like he has the advantage across the states, but it's close enough across several. Now let's see what else this poll shows. This asks, do you think the ideas and values are generally in line or out of touch with the views of people like you? In reference to Biden, 42% say in line, 58 out of touch. With Trump, it's a little closer, 47 in line, 53 out of touch. With third-party and undecided voters, it's basically the same, about a 30 to 70 split that say out of touch. Next, they ask the percentage that say it's likely Biden or Trump won't be able to finish a second term. Biden here with the clear advantage, 66% say it's likely he won't be able to finish it, 41 for Trump. Among Biden voters, they're going to be a little bit more optimistic. They say 47% for Biden, 59 for Trump. And with Trump voters, it's 83 for Biden, 22 for Trump. So with age being a concern, the VP candidate is critical. Over here, 64% say it's likely Harris will become president because Biden won't be able to finish his term. And Biden's favorability rating in this poll is 41 to 56 unfavorable. That's just barely better than Harris, who's at 40 favorable, 53 unfavorable. On the next slide, they ask which is more concerning to you, Joe Biden's age and ability to perform his duties or Trump's temperament and legal issues. Overall, 53% are more concerned about Biden's age, 47% are more concerned about Trump's temperament and legal issues. This just about mirrors the third party and undecided voters. On the right side, they ask awareness about some of Trump's legal issues. At the bottom, it says with all that, 21% are more likely to vote for Trump, 39 less likely, and 40% no impact. Next, they go into some of the key issues. They ask which 2 to 3 of the following are the most important issues for the next president to focus on. For Biden voters, economy is number 1 at 58, abortion right behind at 56, and future of democracy is in third at 46. For Trump voters, economy is at the top with 87, immigration and border security is 2 at 79, then way down is foreign policy at 39. On the right, they go more into abortion. 61% they're closer to saying it should be legal, 33% say illegal. 63% disapprove of the Supreme Court decision, but while Trump was in office, only 54% disapprove of his handling of abortion. Next, they try to figure out what's going to be more concerning, Biden setting economic policy or Trump setting abortion policy. Overall, 55% are more concerned with Biden on the economy, 45% more concerned with Trump on abortion. It's exactly the same with third-party voters, and they even break it down further. They have non-college women, 58% more concerned with Biden, college women, 56% concerned about Trump. And those that believe abortion should be legal in most or all cases, they're going to be more concerned about Trump at 57%. Next, they ask if Biden or Trump were elected to a second term, how would you feel about how abortion would be addressed? If Biden wins, 51% are optimistic, 49 pessimistic. If Trump wins, 44 optimistic, 56 pessimistic. Just with women specifically, it's similar. So definitely a little bit more pessimism for Trump on the abortion issue. The next part covers more about abortion. I can't go over every piece of data, so feel free to pause it if you'd like. Next, they ask about immigration, and they ask if Biden setting policy on immigration and border security is more concerning than Trump setting policy on abortion. Overall, 53% concerned about Biden, 47% for Trump. Third party and undecided voters break slightly the other way, 48 concerned about Biden, 52 about Trump. The next slide asks, if Trump is elected, what is the most likely outcome? 41% say America will remain a democracy. 25% say Trump will try to become a dictator, but America will remain a democracy. 20% say Trump will become a dictator, 14% not sure. Among third-party voters, there's a lot more that are unsure. That goes up to 26. That's the same amount that say America will remain a democracy. Next, they go back into the economy. They ask, how much control do you think Biden has over inflation and rising costs? 41% say only a little or no control at all. 31 some control, and 28 a lot of control. On the right, it asks the likelihood that the cost of living gets under control under Biden or Trump. For Trump, it's 56% likely, 44 not likely. For Biden, it's 40 likely, 60 not likely. Next, there's a little bit of a breakdown with the optimism or pessimism with certain costs. I'm going to move on to the last slide, and this asks, thinking about you and your family's financial situation a few years ago, do you think it got better or worse under Trump? To me, the wording on this should be, do you think it got better or worse under Biden, given he's currently in office? The way they word it makes me think they're asking before Trump got in office, do you think it got better after he got in office? Either way, 40% say it got better because Trump was a good president, 24% say it got better for reasons unrelated to Trump, and 36% say it got worse under Trump. Again, I don't know if they're saying that compared to Obama or if they're comparing that to Biden. Either way, that pretty much wraps up this poll. Now, they really try to drill down and juxtapose abortion against the economy and immigration. Those are seemingly three of the main concerns, and they want to know which of those is going to tip it one way or the other for certain voters. There's definitely some mixed results in here. Voters are definitely concerned about Biden and Trump for different reasons. The only potential overlap for concerns might be that they're both old, but for Biden that sticks out, for Trump it doesn't. Now, if you want to look at some of the crosstabs for this poll and the demographic breakdown, I've got that pulled up right here. So as always, all the links will be down below in the description. So you can always parse through this and find some data that you like or that you don't. It's unclear what's going to happen or if things could change, but the bottom line is, in the swing states, Trump does look like he has a narrow advantage. A lot of times it's in the margin of error, so Biden is definitely in this thing. Voters could become more motivated to vote against Trump in the future. That's a possibility, but it's also possible that the negative economic sentiment continues, and that could ignite even more enthusiasm against Biden. They're both going to play to their strengths. Biden has a couple, Trump has several. All we can do is follow it and see what happens. So I'm going to leave it there for now. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this poll? Does anything stand out to you? Do you buy that Trump is ahead in most of the states outside of Wisconsin? What do you think about the undecideds? And what do you think about the issues that are motivating the electorate? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Join if you'd like to help support the channel. Hit the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.